If you run an HVAC company, then you've probably thought about hiring a customer sales representative. But in 2026, you've probably already heard about AI answering your calls for you. So the real question is, what makes more financial sense? Is it hiring a $3,000 per month CSR, or is it actually using an AI system that costs a fraction of that? So before I break it down, I'm just going to show you a quick AI demo in case you're new to this channel, and I'm going to play it right now. 3, 2, 1, enjoy.
Hi, thanks for calling North Star Heating and Air. This is Ava. What's going on with your system?
Yeah, it's really hot right now, and my AC just stopped working out of nowhere. Do you know what happened?
That sounds frustrating. Is your AC not turning on at all, or is it running but not cooling?
It's not turning on at all. Like, it was turning on at first, but then all of a sudden it just stopped working, even though we tried to turn it on and off.
Yeah. Got it. That's usually fixable. Do you want to schedule a technician to take a look?
Yeah, of course. Do you think he could come as soon as possible? It's really hot in my house.
Okay, I'll mark this urgent. Are you home right now?
Yeah.
Thanks for letting me know. Can I get your name to get started with the booking?
My name is Brian Nguyen.
Thanks, Brian. What's the best phone number to reach you?
415-361-7810.
Thank you. What's the best email address for your appointment confirmation?
BryanNguyens12@gmail.com.
Thanks, Brian. Let me check our soonest available times for an urgent AC repair today. We have openings for an urgent visit between 6 p.m. and 9:30 p.m. today. Does that work for you?
Yeah, let's try 6 p.m.
Booking you for a 6 p.m. urgent AC repair today. Perfect. We'll take care of it.
Also,
Stay cool.
how long do you think it'll last or take to get it fixed?
Most repairs are handled in one visit, but it depends on what we find. Our tech will let you know what to expect once they check your system.
Also, where are you guys located?
We're based right here in Phoenix, Arizona, and serve the surrounding area.
Okay. And how much do you guys typically charge?
Perfect. Pricing depends on the issue. What's going on with your system again? Just to confirm, it's not turning on at all.
Yeah, it's just that.
Thanks for confirming. Our technician will diagnose the problem and give you an honest, no surprise quote before any work is done.
Okay. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed that demo, but now we're going to jump right into the good details that you were looking for. So, AI versus hiring a CSR for HVAC companies. Cost comparison. So, in today's agenda, we're going to break down what a CSR does and what an AI does, cost breakdowns, compare the operations, and calculate the revenue. And also, we probably already started the demo, right? So, what does a CSR cost? Well, they cost base salary of $3,000 to $4,000 per month, and you still have to cover payroll taxes, invest that time to train them to become like a sales king, and you still have a turnover risk. There's also sick days, and if applicable benefits. The biggest bottleneck of all is that they can only take one call at one time. So if there's 3 coming in during the summer, then you're cooked, right? Also, most of the time they're not 24/7 because it gets expensive and the costs add up. So the real cost isn't just a salary, it's coverage limitation because you're not fully being covered 24/7, right? A lot of calls coming after hours. So that's the important detail. So what does AI cost? Well, you probably never guess it, but it costs 14 cents per minute for talking, right? So let's compare the numbers. If you miss 5 calls per week, right, and 60% of those calls are high intent service calls, then that's 3 real jobs missed, right? And assuming the average HVAC ticket is $400 to $800 for a repair ticket, and installs, you're looking at $6 to $12 grand. So even if 1 install per month is missed, then that's $8,000 per month, and that's $96,000 per year for missed calls. And obviously this doesn't apply to everyone. Everyone has their own numbers, but think about it. We've probably missed 1 or 2 calls before, and then we just never heard back or never knew what happened from them, right? So operational costs for a CSR, you're getting human warmth that like from voice to ear, right? You're hearing a real human talking. you're having access to complex problem handling. But cons is you're having limited capacity in terms of call volume because, well, they can only take one call at one time. And during peak seasons like summers or possibly the winter times, you're going to see an overload in activity, right? And they're not always going to be able to handle it. As for AI, pros is AI operates 24/7, even while you sleep. You're going to get an instant response as soon as you call. It handles all the overflow. Like I'm talking 20 plus calls at one time. Doable. You don't have to worry about payroll, right? No tax, no vacations, and unfortunately the cons is that you do need humans for edge cases. So I'm potentially talking about like those rare scenarios where something strange happens, but in that case AI can just simply transfer a call. So now we're going to get into what makes sense at each stage, right? So stage 1, you're low volume, you don't have that much calls, maybe under 20 calls per week, right? You're probably a solo man operator, just looking for jobs. You probably don't need an AI or CSR. You don't even need to think about it yet, right? You're perfectly fine just answering your own calls. Stage 2, when you're growing, ads are up and pumping, right? You're getting 40 to 100 calls per week. Then the AI does make sense as overflow. When you're getting up to that stage 3 of having high volume and you're having multiple techs out there on the fields, then most successful businesses are using a customer sales representative plus an AI hybrid model. So that way we're having humans answer calls, but the missed calls are just simply transferred to the AI. So that's how you have and that's how you build a system that has absolutely no leaks. So the truth is, it's not AI versus CSR. It's about how you protect every high intent call. So if you're slipping none of your high intent calls, then you have nothing to worry about. But that's simply not the truth for everyone, right? So at the end of the day, it just comes down to where are you currently at with your HVAC business? How much calls you're taking per day? Can you even handle all the calls, and are you missing those calls? Those are the main factors or pillars. So if your bottleneck is volume and coverage, AI can make serious financial sense due to the fact that it literally costs 14 cents per minute. CSR, it's like roughly $3,000, right? So if you need human dispatch complexity, a CSR still matters because they can still handle those sensitive callers, right? If you get any, or just strange questions that come in, or technical advice that they might need. So if you're curious about how this would look for your industry, I'll quickly show you a demo on a call, or you can actually go to my website below and book a free, what's it called? You can test call the AI live, right? Just pop in your phone number and my AI will call you, and you can ask whatever question you want. Ask where's Timbuktu, or yeah. And if you want to